Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian MV Strong Style, cinephile, long-suffering Denver Broncos fan, and NFL season is here, and we continue to suck. But let's focus on some positive things as we geek about Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom for a scant few minutes. Now, it's kind of funny, because earlier in the day, yesterday, I'd seen online where, and this is like the clickbaity nature of these websites and these social media guys that are, you know, scoopers or got the inside word or the inside scuttlebutt, chatter, whatever, on various movies, productions, whatever. So there's this story, I forget which site it was on, but it was saying that it was putting forth the idea that the reason why we're not seeing anything about Aquaman, the Lost Kingdom, which is due out very, very shortly, the swan song of the DCEU, was because they were scaling back the marketing dollar. The WB was like scaling back marketing dollars on it because they knew it was going to tank, so they didn't want to waste money promoting it when it's going to suck and they're going to lose money. And because it was like really, really bad or this or that. We've already seen reports that test screenings have not been going well. We've seen reports that they've been going through several rounds of reshoots as recently as, I believe, July, I read. So things aren't finished. And maybe the CGI, which has been a big kind of thing, these, like, I guess maybe this past year, as far as like Marvel and DC movies, is just how bad and pedestrian the CGI has been, because they're the artists, the VFX artists, are under such time crunch and such pressure and just such stress from these studios to finish this stuff, and it comes out looking kind of shoddy because they're rushing them. So maybe like the special effects from the reshoots weren't done. But then during Sunday Night Football last night, which was pitiful. I hate the Cowboys with the white hot intensity of 1,000 suns, and then the Giants had to go out and play like they did. It's whatever. We see where there's this advertisement for the Aquaman 2 trailer, which is coming Thursday. I believe it's Thursday. We saw like 30 seconds of footage from it. We've seen where, I guess, the lighthouse gets destroyed and some other stuff happens. It's just quick flashes of stuff going on. Do we know what the plot is? No, not really. We know Aquaman's back. We know Black Manta is back. Black Manta was one of my favorite parts of the first Aquaman. So it remains to be seen kind of how things go in the second one, because it was just like Aquaman was basically like this happy accident, this $1.1 billion grossing movie that came out of nowhere. Nobody really expected to do that, but of course that was a few years ago. The landscape of comic book movies, the landscape of the DCEU and the Snyderverse crap has changed, and it's trending towards, as I said, this movie tanking. Shazam tanked. The Flash tanked. Blue Beetle, although it's been getting really good reviews. I haven't seen it yet. I really want to. I'd seen where it got a whole bunch of its theaters like Slash, so I assume it's going to be on digital soon, so I'm not tripping. I'll just wait and see it on digital. But despite its positive reviews, it's not really making any money. So this is like the swan song of the DCU. Is it going to suck as much as people think it will? I don't know. Is this trailer, which is finally going to come out, finally give us an idea of what's going to happen in this movie, really going to be the thing that motivates people to kind of get out and see this movie in the theaters? Don't know. So many questions surround this movie, surround DC, surround the rebooting of the universe. I mean, as I've said in a video before, by the time we get to the new Superman reboot or whatever else that James Gunn is doing, is there even going to be an appetite for it? Are we at the end times when it comes to comic book movies? Is the bubble finally bursting? Is, like, Zack Snyder basically the one that kind of ruined it for all of us? I don't know. Remains to be seen. I'll just be waiting with everybody else. Come Thursday, and this trailer for Aquaman, we'll, tap back in and talk about it once it happens, once it drops. But I haven't hated Jason Momoa's Aqua Bro portrayal. As I said, I love Black Manta. I think he kind of went out like a bitch in the first movie, so it's good to see he's coming back in the second movie. Maybe he puts up more of a fight. We just don't know what we're going to get, but we're going to get a little inkling here in a couple days when we finally see the trailer for this movie and see what happens when it drops. But I don't know. Those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are, but you guys out there think, let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media, talk to me there, talk to me here. Until next time, of course, let us geek.